Okay, regarding mass distribution, x-axis, y-axis equal distribution must be there for every 2 centimeter on x-axis as well as on y-axis, and if the marks are not starting from 0, then you have to put kink over there so as to make it uniform. Now 1 mark for that. Now 1 mark is for the correct plotting of the model class and the adjacent class intervals. Model class and the adjacent class interval, the plotting of these three must be absolutely correct. Then you will get 1 mark for that. Now, after that, you need to draw this cross, and wherever the point of intersection is obtained, you have to draw a perpendicular on the x-axis, and then you have to calculate the mode. Either you can write mode 82.5 over there or 82.5 over here. In both the cases, answer mark will be given to you. Now students, we are going to learn how to find median of group data by drawing Ogive. I have taken question number 3 of exercise 21.6. Now I am reading the question. The table shows the distribution of scores obtained by 160 shooters in a shooting competition. Use a graph sheet and draw an Ogive for the distribution. Now, in this, the scale is also given to us that take 2 centimeter is equal to 10 scores on the x-axis and 2 centimeter is equal to 20 shooters on the y-axis. Now, scores and number of shooters. So this is class interval, this is frequency, and we need to find out the cumulative frequency. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, 90 to 100. Now the frequency are 9, 13, 20, 26, 30, 22, 15, 10, 8, 7, 9. We all know that how to find out the cumulative frequency. The first frequency is written same as it is. Then we add the other one. So 9 plus 13, that is 22. 22 plus 20, 42. 42 plus 26, 48, 68. 68 plus 30, that is 98. 98 plus 22, that is 120. 120 plus 15, 135. 135 plus 10, 145. 145 plus 8, 153. And 153 plus 7, that is 160. That is n. Now, students, if you find the correct cumulative frequency, 1 mark you will get for this. Now we need to draw the Ogive. Now since we see that 0, 10, 20, 30, we need 11 columns. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay, ऐसे नहीं आ रहा है. So what I will do, I will take it in a landscape form. Now 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay. Then 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 and 120. Okay. In this way, in the landscape form, we are able to draw. X-axis, y-axis, origin, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. Now in y-axis, this is the score, and in y-axis number of shooters, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 and 120, 140, and 160. Now, it is given in a question only that you have to take 2 centimeter is equal to 10 score on x-axis and 2 centimeter is equal to 20 shooters on y-axis. Now, we will draw the Ogive or S curve or the cumulative frequency curve. The care should be taken that this cumulative frequency is plotted against the upper limit of the class interval. That means we have to plot 9 against 10, 22 against 20, 42 against 30 and so on. So we see that in y-axis 10 divisions is equal to 20 shooters. So 1 division is equal to 2 shooters. Now 9. For 9 shooters, that means 4.5 division. The 4.5 division. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. This represents 9. Now for 20, 22, 20 and 2 shooters. 2 shooters means 1 division. The 20 and 1 division, that is 22. For 30, 42, 40 and again 1 division, because 1 division represents 2 shooters. 40, 68, 68. That means after 60, 8 shooters more. For 8 shooters, that means 4 division. For 50, 98. 80, middle में 90 आ गया, then 8. That means 4 division. Yeah, 2 shooters less than 100. 60, 120. Plotting is easy. Then 70, 135. Okay, 130, then 2 and बीच में आएगा. 80, 145. 140 and 5. That is 2.5 division. Then 90, 153. 150, then 1.5 division. And 100, that is 160. Now, the first class interval, the lower limit of the first class interval will be marked at 0. Now we will join these points by freehand drawing. We are not going to use the scale. If you are going to use the scale, your marks will be directed and your result will also affected on it. And remember, this S curve is always ascending. ये कर्व नीचे की तरफ नहीं आएगा. If it is coming, then you have done something wrong. Now mark distribution, 1 mark for the cumulative frequency which you have found out, then 1 mark for x-axis, y-axis, equal distribution and plotting of the points. That means 2 marks you have got till here now. Now in a board examination, the weightage of this question is around about 5 to 6 marks. So it's very important you people to understand it. Now in the question, use your graph to estimate the following. First, the median. Now median, while using the Ogive, is given by n by 2th term. That is 80th term. Now 80th term. Here is the 80th term. We'll draw a guiding lines from 80 till it intersects with an S curve. Now the point where it intersects with the S curve, from there we'll draw a perpendicular on the x-axis. Now it comes out to be 44. So median is equal to 44. Median is equal to 44. Now the second part, we need to find out the interquartile range. Interquartile range. Now interquartile range, that means Q3 minus Q1. That is upper quartile minus lower quartile. So we need to find out lower quartile as well as upper quartile. And by fourth term, that is 160 by 4, that is 40th term. Now 40th term, again we need to draw a guiding line from 40 towards the S curve. And at the point of intersection, we'll drop a perpendicular on the x-axis. Now this comes out to be 29. Now upper quartile Q3, that is 3n by 4th term. 3n by 4th term, that is 3 into 40, 120th term. Again 120th term. Now this time 120th term तो exactly आएगा बेटा, इसमें कोई वो नहीं, because 120 is marked on 60. So upper quartile is 60, hence interquartile range is equal to 60 minus 29, that is 31. Now last part, third, the number of shooters who obtained a score of more than 85%. Now 85%, so 85% of 100 will be 85. This is the 85%. Now this time we will draw the guiding line from the 85% and we'll see how many shooters obtained less than 85%. Now the point where it intersects with the S curve, ये मिडिल में आ रहा है कहीं पे, तो 150 पे मिडिल पे, ओके 150 में बीच में है, तो दैट मीन्स 149. तो 149 shooters scored below 85%, but the question is number of shooters who obtained a score more than 85%. Since we have total number of shooters 160 and 139 shooters, they have scored below 85%. So 10 minus 9, that is 1. 5 minus 3, that is 2. 21 shooters scored above 85%. Okay, students, we will do question number 6. The monthly income of a group of 320 employees in a company is given below. So, monthly income in rupees and number of employees. Class interval, frequency, and we need to find out the cumulative frequency. It's starting from 6,000 to 7,000 and it goes up to 13,000. Okay, then 7,000 to 8,000, 8,000 to 9,000, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, and 12 to 13. Now the frequency 20, 45, 65, 95, 60, 30 and 5. Cumulative frequency 20, 20 plus 20, 45, that is 65, 65 plus 65, that is 130, 130 plus 95, 130 plus 90, that is 13 plus 9, 22, 225, 225 plus 60, that is 285, 285 plus 30, 5, 8, 3, 11, 315, and 315 plus 5, that is 320. 1 mark for this. Now draw an ogive to of the given distribution in a graph sheet taking 2 centimeter is equal to rupees 10,000 on one axis. The 2 centimeter is equal to rupees 10,000, rupees 1000, sorry, on one axis, and 2 centimeter is equal to 50 employee on another axis. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 हो जाएगा आराम से. For this we need not to. Now this is origin X, Y. So monthly income rupees. Now starting from 6,000, that is 6,000, 7,000, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. Okay. Now since first 2 centimeter represents 6,000 and next 2 centimeter represents 1,000, so we need to mark a kink over here. Okay, that is a mandatory. Now 2 centimeters equal to 50 employee on the y-axis. So number of employees that is 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300 and 350. Now we know that we have to plot the cumulative frequency on upper limit only. So 20 will be plotted against 7,000. Now for 20, now 2 centimeter, that means 10 divisions represent 50 employees. So one division will represent 5 employee. One division represent 5 employee. Now for the 20 employees, only 4 division is required. So 4 divisions only. Okay. Now from 8,000 to 65, 65 divided by 5, that is 13 division. The 10 division and 3 more. Then 130, that means after 100, 30. 30 employees means 30 divided by 5, that is 6. So 100 and then 6 division. 130. 225. 200. Okay, 200 and 250 के बीच होगा 225. Then 285. 250 and 85 means 35 more. So 35 divided by 5, that is 7 divisions. 315. 300 and plus 15. 15 means 15 divided by 5, that is 3 division. So 303 division. 320, that is final. 320. One more division here. Now the lower limit of the first class will be marked 0, and then we will join them with the free hand. Okay. Now the question. Now second mark is for this, for the graph and correct plotting. Now first we need to find out the median wage. So the median we need to find out, median will be 320 upon 2, that is 1/60th term. Now 1/60th term, 160, that is one after 150, 10 more. So 10 divided by 5, that is 2 division. This will be 1/60th mark. We have to draw the guiding line. Now here we see that 10 divisions represent rupees 1000. So one division will represent rupees 100. So after 9000 there are 3 divisions, that means 300. So 9300 is the median wage. Now question number 6, second part. The number of employees whose income is below 8500. Okay, this is 8500 and we need to find out the number of employees who is getting less than 8500. So we'll draw guiding line from here. So it's below 100, only one division below 100, and one division is equal to 5. One division is equal to 5 employee. One division is equal to 5 employee. So 100 minus 5, that will be 95. So number of employees getting less than rupees 8500 is equal to 95. Now the third part. If the salary of the senior employee is above 11,500, find the number of senior employees in the company. Now this is 11,500. We'll draw a guiding line. Now we see that this portion represents the number of employees who are getting less than 11,500. So this is 300 plus 1, that means 305. Okay, number of senior employees. Now total number of employees are 320 and 305 employees are getting less than 11,500. That means only 15 are senior employees. Now fourth part, we need to find out upper quartile. That is Q3, 3n by 4th term. So 3 into 320 by 4. 240th term. The 240, that means here 2 division below 250, because one division is represents 5 employee. Now this comes out to be 10,000 and 2 division. 10,000 and 2 division, that means rupees 10,200, as one division is equal to rupees 100 on x axis. So you see that key 1 mark for the cumulative frequency, 1 mark for the correct plotting, and then 4 parts are there, 1 mark each. But these marks you will get if and only if the guiding lines are there. If the guiding lines are not there, you will not get a single mark, although your answer may be correct. So it is very important. I have not written the scale, but it's the safer side that you write the scale, although the scale is given to us in scale x-axis. 2 centimeter is equal to rupees 1000. Y-axis 2 centimeter is equal to rupees 50 employees. Now if you do it in this way, so you will get the whole 6 marks for this question. It's very easy. If you practice it well, then you can do it very easily. Thank you, students.